Hey everyone. So first of all, I miss all of you and I can't wait to see everybody again. I wanted to do a quick review on the very first lesson that we had in our personal finance unit. It was a lesson over sales tax. We did this lesson right before spring break. So when we are looking at sales tax, first of all, the sales tax is the tax that we pay on purchases that we make. Okay, so it's a percent of the total sales of goods and services. And then that money raised is going to be the income that state and local governments use to pay for things such as their payroll or maybe roads or government buildings, things like that. And the sales tax rate is going to vary from state to state and city to city. So there are two different ways that we can find our sales tax. The first way, which is the way that they did it long ago, was using sales tax tables. Now, the downside on these tables is that they only work for one type of percent. So, for example, the sales tax table that we're looking at right now is the 7.5%. So, if you are trying to find the tax on any other type of percent, let's say your sales tax was 8.25 or 15 or something like that, you wouldn't be able to use this table. You may only use this table if your sales tax is 7.5%. So in our example, it says, right here, it says example one, how much sales tax will you pay on a $10.80 book if the sales tax rate is 7.5%? So if we wanted to use our table, all we would have to do is if we'd have to find the price $10.80 on our table. So when we're looking on our table, we're looking for $10.80. So as you notice, our table starts at 1 cent and then it keeps going. So all the way down here, we have $2.20 and still not quite enough. So we go to the next column, we've got $8.40, still not big enough. And then we go all the way down here, and then now we're in the $10. So remember, we're looking for $10.80. So right here, we have $10.60 and we have $10.87. So 1060 is a little too small. 1087 is a little too big. So we go right here in the middle. And it says from $10.74 to $10.86. So our $10.80 is going to be within that range. So that's how we know that that is the range that we're looking at. And then that last number is our tax, and that says 0.81. So that is actually the amount of our tax. Our tax is going to be 0.81. So 81 cents is our taxes for a book that costs $10.80. Now I want to show you how do we find the tax when we don't have a tax table. All right, so method one, again, was using the tax table, right? So method one. So now we're going to look at method two. Okay, so for method two, we need to multiply to find the tax. So all we have to do is multiply the cost times the tax, right? So, but before we can multiply, we need to change our percent to a decimal. So let me break down how they change 7.5% to a decimal. So first of all, the 1/2 is the same as saying 7.5. And then we change a percent to a decimal by moving the decimal twice to the left. So this decimal is going to move twice. So once and then twice. And so here's our new number. So our new number is 0.075. So that's the number that we're going to be multiplying by. So we'll multiply the cost of our book, which was 1080, times our percent as a decimal, so 0.075, and then we get the same answer, 0.81 or 81 cents. So no matter what method you use, you're going to get the same answer. I really want you to make sure that you know how to do method number two, because method number one only works for 7.5%, and you are going to need to know how to use method two to find all the taxes going forward. All right, thank you for watching.